Clarkston Coworking is this idea that we had where we really wanted to create almost like an incubator of local business owners that were essentially tired of working out of their house. I experienced this briefly during COVID when I had to work from home, and I realized that the work from home experience is such a different experience than being able to come in and collaborate and be with my teammates. And I really felt that there was a missing component because I was watching some of my neighbors and the people in the community that were essentially told, hey, we're gonna go remote, you're gonna just work from home, spend time on Zoom calls from your pajamas in your kitchen. And a lot of people were really disappointed by that. And quite honestly, like they were longing for a place that they could go where they could actually be around people, they could have conversations, they could create a work-life separation again, and that was the idea behind this space. So today's kind of our unveiling, it's our ribbon cutting ceremony. So what we're gonna be doing today is basically just introducing this to the community. Believe it or not, the place is already half full, which is kind of amazing, but we have individual offices here, we have dedicated desks, we have a conference room, which is kind of this space that I'm in today. And then we also have what we call hot seats, which are desks that you can come sit at, where it's not your desk all the time, but you can come and get some work done and again, be around other kind of motivated people. We are not looking for people that are just looking for a mailing address that they never intend to visit. What we're really looking for is this place to be full and vibrant. Our goal is to get people that are genuinely interested in being around other humans. All of us humans, I think, need some form of connection and love and things like that, and that's what this place is about. It's about creating that love and connection human need that we all have, collaborating for the purposes of growth, and then again, creating that work-life separation that is so important to our mental health and the ability for us to separate what we do at home with our families versus what we do at work professionally. I love Clarkston because unlike maybe Lake Orion or Rochester, I felt like Lake Orion and Rochester were both suburbs of Detroit. Whereas Clarkston's got a definitive town feel. And I just remember the first time I came here and I went into Brioni's and I had like my first sandwich. And I remember Louise, who was like the owner there, is like, I'm paying for it and she's asking me why I'm there. And I said, you know, we're looking for some office space. And she's like, oh, let me introduce you to everybody. And she literally went table by table by table and introduced me to every single person that was in that restaurant. And that really felt very, to me, like, oh, this is a community, this is a town. And I think Clarkston retains that feel and that town-like structure. And that's really what we wanted this place to be. So if you see some of the, hopefully the images of the place, this is a place dedicated to Clarkston. I mean, it's called Clarkston Cowork because we expect a lot of the people to be from Clarkston. We've got a lot of Clarkston history and memorabilia on the walls. And we really want it to be something where people feel very much like, oh, okay, I'm coming here because this is my home. This is kind of my home away from home, right? There are obviously tons of co-working spaces in the Metro Detroit area. But again, what we want is we want this to be a local place.